So here's a quick Beatles story. It's 1964, the Beatles are breaking it big and they've agreed to do a tour of Australia, but there's a problem. Ringo is sick with tonsillitis. So what do you do if you're Brian Epstein? Well, the show must go on, so Brian Epstein hired a new drummer, and his name was Jimmie Nicol. Jimmie sat in for Ringo and toured Australia with the Beatles while he was recovering from tonsillitis. When Ringo returned to the band, the spotlight moved off Jimmie back onto Ringo, and that was the end of the story for poor Jimmie. So when they were touring Australia, John and Paul would always ask Jimmie, how are things going with the band? And he would always say, it's getting better. And years later, when McCartney was out walking his dog, the sun came out, he was walking with a friend, and he says, look at that, the weather's getting better. And he put those two ideas together and wrote Getting Better, which appeared on Sgt. Pepper's. And that's the Beatles story.